Some of these are gonna sound a little bit weird, but these are the real reason why some women look better over 40 than they even did when they were 30. And none of it has to do with Botox. Hello, gorgeous girl. Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, hi, I'm Tracy. I'm 51 years old. I'm a lover of all things skincare, fitness, wellness, beauty, treatments, fashion, and more. So if those are also things that you're into, welcome home. You have found your place. Everybody tap on that subscribe button and make sure to click on that bell so you always know when I have a brand new video that goes live. Today we are diving into it because there are some weird things that I have done that I truly believe over the years, now at 51 years old, make me look even better than I did when I was 40. The other day I was like combing through pictures and I found this picture and I literally couldn't believe it because I was like, I kind of look like a different person. And if I may say, I feel like I just look a lot better now. So we're gonna dive into a few of the things that are a little bit strange, a little unusual, but that really work to shave those years off. Well, speaking of shaving, at-home dermaplaning. This is key. This is such a big one and people just don't talk about this enough. So I get these little dermaplaners. I get them on Amazon. They are so inexpensive, but the difference that this makes in your skin, your skincare, and your makeup application is marked. I'm Italian. I don't know if it's just me or if it's like my genetics, who knows? I have so much peach fuzz. So my hair is light, my skin is light, so I'm grateful for that. But there is a lot going on here. So when I started doing this, and I do basically my whole lower face, yes, that means my mustache too. And then even sometimes I'll do like around my hairline, you know, just anywhere where I see little peach fuzz. And it makes such a difference on your skin. Your makeup application goes on so much more smooth. You do get a very light exfoliation here. And I also think like when you're removing the hair and any kind of barrier, it also, to me, I can't prove this one, but I feel like it makes your skincare even more effective. Now, here is the one thing with dermaplaning, if you're doing it at home, gentle. The point is not scraping your face off. We don't want to cut yourself, and I've actually done that before. It's not fun. You also want to be mindful if you're going anywhere near your eyebrows, because I've also accidentally shaved a little bit of eyebrow off before. Gentle touch, but this is a huge one. Maybe it's a little bit weird, but it works. Now here's one that's gonna humble you, but you need this, and especially if you're over 50 like me. You gotta get a huge, and I mean huge, magnifying mirror. I didn't have one and I realized like, oh, I think I look amazing. I look so great. And then I got a magnifying mirror and I was like, what is going on? Our eyesight starts to go. After 45 for most people, it's like you probably need readers, you're squinting a little bit to read, and that also affects us. Now, I do have a philosophy around this, and I'd love to hear in the comments if you agree with me. I feel like this is God or the universe or whatever you believe in. It's kind of like their way of saying, we're gonna take care of you. You're gonna look and feel amazing because honestly, you can't see. But we do want to, in fact, make sure that you look as good as you think you do. So a really strong magnifying mirror is going to change the game for you. This is amazing for any of the eyebrow hairs. Don't get me started with the mustache. Oh, and also the nose hairs. We all get them. It's not fun. And if you're in perimenopause or menopause like me, the random chin hair, you can see them all. So mine is 10X. I think they also have 20X mirrors. Mine is 10X and it does the trick. So definitely this is something you want to add to cart. And of course, anything I'm talking about today, we'll leave it linked down below in the description, also pinned in the comment for you. And I will even link whatever I can here on YouTube Shopping just to make your life so much easier. I realize this is gonna ruffle a few feathers around here, but I'm gonna say it, and this is my channel, and I'm really glad that you're here, and I can have an opinion, and so can you. We can have conversation in the comments, but wearing less jewelry, especially as we get older, I think will make you look younger rather than wearing more. Here's the deal. I used to wear big chandelier earrings, and the reason why I don't do that anymore, number one, they pull on your earlobes. If you're wearing heavy jewelry, it can really pull the earlobe down, and your ears are growing anyway with age, and so we don't want those floppy, you know, elephant ears happening with age. So lighter, smaller earrings is key to keep your earlobes where they're supposed to be, but also quite honestly, I'm not loving my neck. My neck is starting to change, and I've talked about this on my channel before, and I'm actually possibly going to be doing a little Sculptra in the neck, and of course I'll keep you guys posted if I do that. But why do I want to draw attention to the neck by wearing all that jewelry? You're not fooling anyone. You're not fooling anyone by looking like Mr. T with all that jewelry on. I just think as we age, it's a better look for all of us to just be a little bit more simple, to keep the focus on your natural beauty, your natural coloring, and just keep things simple. I want to hear, do you guys agree? Because I bet some of you don't, and that's okay. We can all be friends here and have differences of opinion. But I truly believe this is one thing that is going to make you look younger. And if you only do the earring thing, trust me, it works. Oh, and one other thing about the earrings, when you have big, long, dangly earrings on, especially with age, that's gonna kind of drag your face down. And raise your hand if you're over 50 and you don't want your chin dragging down, you don't want like your neck dragging down. That's what it looks like. So if you have higher earrings, they say, I've heard this before, that your earrings shouldn't go past the bottom of your jaw, like here, especially if you're over 45. Again, we can break the rules. If you're like, I love a big earring, good, you do you, right? Rules are meant to be broken. But just saying, especially for those droopy earlobes, it's better to, at least if you're gonna go large, go light. So this next one is something that I've been talking about for years now, and I literally use it every single night. So if you've ever woken up in the morning and you're like, what's going on with my face? You've got lines in your eyebrows, your crow's feet are more pronounced, you're getting those wrinkles around the side and even those chest wrinkles. Those are not random wrinkles, those are sleep wrinkles. They're literally from your skin being pressed and folded for those hopefully 8 hours that you're sleeping during the night. And the thing is, over time, those lines don't just bounce back like they used to. They will stay and then they will become permanent lines, and nobody wants that. And that's why for the last 2 years, I've been using my Sleep and Glow Omnia pillow. What I love about this thing is the design. Now I have the case on here, but there are little cradles here for your face. So you're not pressing your face and your skin into the pillow, but you're almost like floating. Like, it's just literally perfect so you don't wake up with those sleep wrinkles. And I talked about this before. When I travel, I really see the difference when I don't have my Sleep and Glow. And one of the best things for me that was actually most surprising is the difference that it's made in my neck. I used to wake up with a chronically stiff neck and just so much pain. And since using the Sleep and Glow now for about 2 years, I do not experience that at all anymore. So this is one of those things where it's not dramatic and there's nothing you need to do besides go to sleep, but you're improving the quality of your sleep, the quality of your skin, and you can thank me later. Right now, use promo code Tracy15 and you'll save $15 on pillows and blankets or 10% on everything else. So if you also want to check out the Sleep and Glow, of course, I'll leave all the information down below in the description box. And of course, there's a QR code here if you're watching on TV and it's easier for you to scan that and shop. Now this is a big, big one, okay? I've been on YouTube for 15 years, so I basically have like a video diary of all of my looks. And as we get older, something that we need to do that is really going to shave years off of your appearance is what I like to call blurring your lines. So let me explain. Harsh lines are gonna age you faster than anything. I'm talking about really strong, overdrawn eyebrows, really strong eyeliner. Even a cat eye at this age can age you. Sharp lines of blush or even sharp lip line or eyeshadow. Don't get me started, you know, how we used to do it in the 90s, the like medium, the dark, the light, After 45, that does not work anymore. What you need is softer lines. That's gonna make you look so much younger, so much fresher, and people are gonna think you had work done, and really all you've done is just soften up your makeup. Now, I recently just did a video all about facelift with makeup, so if you wanna check out that video next after this one, I highly encourage you to, because there are techniques that literally lift up your face so much that people will absolutely think you've gotten a facelift. It happens to me all the time on this channel. And you know what? You know who loves getting those comments? Me! Because it means everything I'm doing is working. So like, yay, thank you, keep them coming. And I'm telling you, you're gonna have the best day ever when someone's like, did you get a facelift? You're like, no, No, I didn't. Now this next one is similar to the last one, but it's a little bit different. So let me explain. It's about shortening the distance between your features. I told you these were gonna be weird. So here's what I mean by that. Let's start with the lips, right? As we get older, our lips sort of lose definition. They lose the lines. I definitely have experienced this where it's like, what happened to my lip lines? That my lips used to be so full and juicy and now they're like just kind of gone. It's about knowing how to use makeup to shorten the distance. So what I do is and I talk about this, and again, that video, you can check it out. I overline just strategically the center of my lip here. What is that doing? Shortening the distance between my nose and my lip. That is going to make you look a little bit more youthful, right? I overline in the center here. That also shortens the distance between my lip and my chin. So it creates that fullness here in the center of my lips, but I'm not overlining on the outside because that can actually make our lips look droopy and nobody wants that. Another great example are your eyebrows. If you weren't brushing your eyebrows up and just kind of doing lines across, you're not shortening that distance. But when we brush up the eyebrows, it gives you an instant eye lift. It makes you look more youthful, more fresh. So this is one that's really subtle, but once you see it, you can't unsee it, and it's gonna make a huge difference for you too. And finally, and this is a huge one, like I said, our eyesight starts going, and also I think sometimes our impression or idea of what we actually look like. You gotta know what you actually look like. So this is so simple. I bet you've got a smartphone, right? And your phone has a camera on it. You're gonna turn it on video and you're gonna prop it up somewhere, or if you're like me, you've got a little Octobuddy. It's this little thing, the little suction thing, right? And you can slap that on a window or you can prop your phone up somewhere and take videos of your outfits. This is such a small thing, but I am telling you, this makes a world of difference because number one, you're gonna be able to shop your closet a little bit more. You'll have a little library of looks that really work for you. You do not have to be a content creator to do this. And you're also gonna see what pieces really work and work for you and your figure right now, like as of today, and what things just kind of don't. You know, it's so funny. I had a lunch with some girlfriends, I don't know, a couple months ago, and I loved my outfit. I felt like I was like giving fashion girly and I loved it so much. But when I actually saw a video of it, I was like, that's not a very flattering outfit. Like the little blazer had kind of wide shoulder pads, but then the way the bottom was, as much as it's a very cool piece, it just made my body look kind of weird. And I wouldn't have known that if I hadn't seen the video. So this number one is a great way for you to really know what you look like. And this is so, so important, especially as we get older, like I said. But this is also such a hot tip for you putting together outfits. And if you're traveling, you're never gonna have that like, oh my God, I have nothing to wear moment. So this is really key, and it's such a confidence boost. So yes, these were weird. Yes, a little bit unusual, but I wanna hear from you. Let's get active in the comments. Which of these are you going to implement? Which did you think was the weirdest? And if I missed something weird, and I probably did, definitely let me know down into the comments. And if you really wanna support my channel, one of the best things that you can do is just tap on that subscribe button. It's completely free to do so. And also give this video a big thumbs up. That helps YouTube know, hey, I like this. I wanna see more of this. And honestly, don't do it for me, but do it for my incredible team that helps me to create these videos for you each week. You are awesome, you are amazing, you're gorgeous, and you are worthy of being seen and shining at any age and any stage. If you wanna keep hanging with me here on YouTube, check out this video next. I'll see you there.